Well, 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 well. It's your boy Let It Spray back with Falcons Talk, man. Gotta laugh to keep from crying, bro. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, man. Um, I'm back with the episode of Falcons Talk. Back with the recap of the Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints, man. And your boy, I'm giggling. I'm tickled. Let me tell you why. But real quick, if you're a Falcons fan, man, smash that like and subscribe button. As the airplane flies over my house and you can't hear me, hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as I upload them. Thank you all for the support. Yes, please. The airplane just flies over my house while I'm trying to do this, man. We got to talk about it, man. Thank you for the subscribes. Keep them coming, man. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers soon so I can go live and do some really fun, exciting things for you guys. So keep them coming, guys. Let's talk about this game, man. The Falcons needed a win today to have a chance to make the playoffs. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost, the Bucks ended up winning, so it really didn't matter. Bucks win the NFC South division for the third straight year. So the Falcons weren't going to make the playoffs regardless if they won or lost. A lot of speculation about whether or not Arthur Smith will be coaching his last game as an Atlanta Falcon, whether he wins or loses. Okay? So let's talk about the game. Actually, you know what? I have an analogy, and then we're going to talk about the game. I went bowling New Year's Day. New Year's Day, I went bowling. I used to be a pretty good bowler. Above average, okay? Your boy wasn't I was nowhere near professional, but I used to bowl every week with some friends of mine. We used to go every Monday night. And, I started to feel myself. I started to think, I could bowl, I could do this, man. Y'all better watch out for me. Had my old ball. Just in there practicing. Some days I was practicing on my own, Before Mondays, I would sneak away, Thursday or Friday. Get some time to go bowl by myself, work on, some things. And but I bowled New Year's Day, okay? I don't bowl as much anymore. I definitely don't go once a week. I go maybe 2 or 3 times a year now, okay? So I'm probably I'm probably below average bowler now. Bowl with a house ball. Don't even have my own ball anymore. So it started off one of my games. Start off okay. Next thing you know, 4 strikes in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. 4 of them things. And I'm like, ooh. I might be able to get a career high tonight. That's 4 in a row. My spare game is pretty good, so let me keep them strikes going. What happened next frame? Gutter ball. Tried to pick up the spare, missed it by 1 pin. Okay. What happened next frame? Open frame. Then I was like, okay. Then I got my spare. Then the 10th frame was already here, so got a spare, but left it open on my last shot. My career high, I think, my highest bowling game ever is 225. This particular night that I'm talking about, on New Year's Day, I ended up bowling a 180. Okay. The doubt crept in after the gutter ball. After the 4 strikes. The doubt crept in. Once the doubt crept in, it was a wrap for me. Started off like wildfire, but the doubt crept in, and I was just trying to keep it together so I didn't embarrass myself. Now relate that back to today's game. The Falcons started off hot like fish grease. I mean, Arthur Smith ain't coached a better 2 drives. And yes, I said 2 drives. He ain't coached a better 2 drives in his life. In his life. He had Scotty Miller wide open for a touchdown on the first drive, but Desmond Ridder underthrew him. Highlight that, underthrown. But he still hit him for a 50-plus yard reception. Ended up scoring touchdown to Jonnu Smith. Saints come back 7-7. Score a touchdown. Man, next drive right away. Hits Robinson in the flats. Ball thrown slightly behind Bijan. If that defender had been on his toes and leaning the other way, it would have been an interception. But he caught him leaning the wrong way. Bijan, 75-yard touchdown. Saints come back. Touchdown. 14-14. And then I'm saying immediately, like, Desmond Ridder's not going to be able to hold up. I'm saying to myself, he's not going to be able to hold up. Desmond Ridder started out 5 for 5. 2 touchdowns. The boy was hot. Just like them 4 strikes. The boy was hot. He was on fire. You couldn't tell him nothing. It's perfect. Next 2 drives, punt. Okay. At least he ain't turning the ball over, though. You know, punt. All right. That's cool. Saints punt a couple times. Then they come back, kick a field goal. Falcons come back, kick a field goal right before half. Okay. Feeling good. 17-17. Defense, though. We need some stops defense because, at this rate, it's going to be a 30, 40-point game for us to win. We need to get some stops. First drive of the second half for the Falcons. Desmond Ridder. Interception. Not only did the doubt creep in, the doubt came in and slapped the mess out of Desmond Ridder and Arthur Smith at that point with that interception. Slapped the taste out of their mouths. Falcons didn't score the rest of the game. 41-17 New Orleans Saints victory. There was a crucial play in this game, though. Falcons go for it. 4th and 2. 4th and goal from the 2. It was a good play call. I can't even hate on the play call. 4th and 2. And Bijan sprints to the flat. Wide open. Wide open. I'm like, throw the ball. He's wide open. Desmond Ridder looking in the middle. Then he sees Bijan, fires it over there. He throws it behind him. Defender knocks it away. But it was such a bad pass. I don't even know if Bijan would have caught the ball anyway. This game exemplified everything it feels like to be an Atlanta Falcons fan. They give you some hope at the beginning of the game. Ooh, 14 of them things. Doesn't Ridder 5 for 5, boy. 2 touchdowns. But remember, he underthrew Scotty Miller. He threw it slightly behind Bijan, but they still made the catches. But then you add a little more pressure, and those mistakes get magnified, right? So he was underthrowing ball. He was doing it all game. Uh, Paid for some of those later. Um, it's got to be a wrap. Desmond Ritter showed. Put pressure on him to score points, to put the game in his hands. You got to ride Desmond Ritter for the win? Can't do it, man. He don't have enough ammunition. He's like the scene from Harlem Nights, one of my favorite scenes, boy. The shootout in the alley, like one man got a Tommy gun, and then the man come with the little pistol, the pea shooter, pop, pop. Then here come the opponent. Derek Carr. Touchdown. Touchdown. Here comes Desmond Ritter. Pop. Pop. Here comes Derek Carr. Touchdown. Then here comes Desmond Ritter. Pop. Pop. And then somebody look at Desmond Ritter. Will you stop shooting that little gun? Will you stop shooting that little gun? Desmond Ritter, they took you out for Logan Woodside, bro. God bless your heart, brother. But you're not a starting NFL quarterback. You're just not. And I believe Arthur Smith's job should be tied to the success of Desmond Ritter. Chose Marcus Mariota as his guy to run his system. He was supposed to groom Desmond Ritter to be the successor. Then he chooses Desmond Ritter. Doesn't go out and get a more experienced quarterback. He gets Taylor Heineke, but he gets a guy who's, been benched and been a starter back and forth in this league. Doesn't get a proven starter. And he pretty much hands his job on the success of Desmond Ritter. And you can see that he just haven't developed him. The more Desmond Ritter has to do, the less faith you have in him, honestly. The more you expect of him, it just shows that he's just not that guy. So yeah, they beat the brakes off of us today. New Orleans Saints, 41-17, like I said. They poured it on. Honestly, it could have been worse than that. It was 41-17 with like 9 minutes to go or 8 minutes to go in the game. So, they called the dogs off. You know what I'm saying? I guess we appreciate that. But, yeah, blowout. Arthur Blank, I don't even know if he have a decision. Been hearing so many conflicting reports. Reports saying that Arthur Blank is leaning towards keeping Arthur Smith. Other reports saying, they looking at Eric Bieniemy coming in, possibly for an interview. Bill Belichick is being tossed around. Just saw something talking about Raheem Morris. Thought to be reuniting with him. He was coming back. It's just not good. It's just not good a situation when all these reports coming about, coaches and linking you to potential quarterbacks. That means you don't have a good coach and you don't have a good quarterback. So hopefully Arthur Blank, man, this time tomorrow we are talking about who our next coach will be, because dude, today was a classic example of just a guy giving us all he had. I ain't even gonna say Arthur Smith, you did a bad job. I think you tried to give us the game plan of your life, and it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough, man. I think the guys definitely quit once that Desmond Ritter interception in the third quarter started. Here we go again. Just after the 4 strikes, the gutter ball. Here we go again. And I just think the guys lost hope. I think the locker room's lost right now. I don't think they're believing in the system. I don't think they believe in the leadership. I don't think they believe in the guy under center. And you can't have that if you're trying to be a Super Bowl team. Look at what DeMeco Ryans, and I'm gonna leave after this. Look at what DeMeco Ryans has done with the Houston Texans. He got a dog as quarterback. C.J. Stroud, um, second pick in the draft last season from Ohio State. That kid is a baller, right? If you saw him last night, just an amazing game-winning drive for him. I mean, he just stays in that pocket as long as possible and delivers strikes after strike after strike after strike, just dotting up the Indianapolis Colts on the road as a rookie. That's what I'm saying. All this, he needed to develop this and he needed to. No, you got it or you don't. Okay? You have it or you don't. Okay? CJ Stroud has it. Desmond Ritter, you don't. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. Um, when you got a leader, natural born leader, don't matter if he's a rookie. The players follow CJ Stroud because he's a leader, man. He makes plays for that team. He gives them hope, not a reason to doubt. Woo, I felt that right there. He gives them hope, not a reason to doubt. So yeah, man, we need to find that natural born leader as our quarterback, not just going around saying things, but the one that is doing, that is showing what it takes to be a leader on the field, in the games, not just in practice, but in the games. I think Desmond Ritter has all the best intentions in the world. He says all the right things. He's a great kid, talks well, very well spoken with the media, gives you some great sound bites. But at the end of the day, it's all about wins and losses, baby. It's all about production, and it's nothing personal, young fella. So let's move on from him. Let's move on from Arthur Smith, and hopefully, I talked about what I wanted, or what you guys wanted as a head coach, what you guys wanted as a quarterback. I'll just give you my brief. I've been thinking about this the last few days. I've been in bed, been sick. What I want the Falcons to do, I'm leaning towards the Justin Fields trade if he's available. Let's get Justin Fields. It's not going to be as expensive as it would be to trade all the way up to number 1 or number 2 to get Daniels. We'll still have some draft capital. I like the way Fields finished the season. I mean, he can scramble. He can make plays. You know, there are some questions about his accuracy, but, I mean, I like the fact that he's a competitor out there. He seems to be reading the field well. He had a great rapport with DJ Moore. That doesn't help us at all because DJ Moore is not coming to the Falcons, but hopefully he could build something like that with Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Somebody that can use Kyle Pitts again. I mean, my goodness, this dude just like fell off the map. And then we need a coach. We need a coach, man. I really would like to see Jim Harbaugh. Rumors coming out saying that he would like to get the Las Vegas Raiders job. I'm hoping that the Las Vegas Raiders keep Antonio Pierce and that somehow we can bring Harbaugh to the Falcons. That would be my ideal scenario for your boy. Let us pray. But let me know what you think. Yes, Justin Fields coupled with Jim Harbaugh, coupled with some very smart drafting and free agent signings. I think this team could definitely win the NFC South next season. We ain't that sad part about it. We ain't that far off, man. We would have won 2 more games. We'd have been right there, dude. So, and we had the easiest schedule in the NFL. Okay, I'm gonna get upset if but we had the easiest schedule in the NFL. There's no excuse for you, Arthur Smith. There's no excuse. You had the easiest schedule in the NFL as far as records go. The easiest schedule. Should have been an easy NFC South championship. All right, man. It's your boy, Let Us Pray. Hope you're having a blessed and prosperous day. Let me know your thoughts about the Falcons season in the comment section, man. What are you thinking about this season? Does Arthur Smith need to go ASGTG? Are Arthur Smith got to go. Shout out to my guy. I watch him all the time. His name is escaping me, but he does great Falcons content as well. Um, Arthur Smith got to go. Um, and then let me know what you think going forward, man. What coach would you like to see next season? And then what quarterback would you like to pick up? You want to trade up for one in the draft? You want to get Justin Fields? You want to get a Russell Wilson? And trade up for one in the draft? What would you like to do? What would you like to do? All right, y'all. Get out of here. It's your boy, Let's Pray. Hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day, Falcon fans. It's all right, man. We didn't deserve to be in the playoffs anyway. Honestly, just a team that's just, yeah, hopeless right now. Hopeless. But with a new coach and a new quarterback, hopefully we can regain some hope in this franchise. All right, man. Peace, y'all, in the mouth.